Elon University School of Health Sciences presents the class of 2022.
Graduates and all gathered today, my name is Reverend Julie Tonneson, and I serve as the Associate University Chaplain here at Elon. I bring you greetings and congratulations from Reverend Kirsten Boswell, our University Chaplain and Dean of Multi-Faith Engagement, who very much wishes she could be with us today, but is unable as she is ill. It's an honor to be here with you all and share these words of hers in her absence. graduates from the class of 2022. As you reflect on your journey up until this point and what is still to come, may you know that you have the power to direct your path. My prayer is that instead of despair, you find hope. Where there might have been emptiness, may there be fulfillment. In spaces of anguish, may you experience joy. And that spaces of fear become moments of faith. Because the simple act of being here at this point is immense. We are gathered, we are here in a moment that has never been before. And this moment is unique, as each of you is unique. Grant that we may respond by showing our greatest qualities as a match to our greatest aspirations. Give each of us a continued seriousness of purpose. There's a Cohen verse which says, "There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in." May we be the light. May you be the light. May we be the ones to force open the cracks. Grant us the strength to interrupt the mundane and the status quo, to move into this new moment with grace. And for expectations met and goals exceeded, we are grateful. For knowledge to be gained and wisdom yet to be imparted, we are thankful. But let us center ourselves on the task ahead. As we stand on the precipice of the next phase of this honorable journey, let the remainder of the path be what we make it, what we want of it. May we know that we are the authors of our own journey and have the capacity to make it beautiful and full. May it be so, and amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Please join me as we sing the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated.
Good afternoon. I have the privilege of serving as the interim dean of the School of Health Sciences. And on behalf of the Elon University Board of Trustees, I am very honored to welcome you to the 2022 School of Health Sciences Commencement Ceremony. This is truly an exciting day for our graduates. 43 accomplished DPT candidates, 36 outstanding Master of Physician Assistant Studies candidates, and a very special recognition of our first graduates from our nursing program, the inaugural class of 14 Accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing candidates. Yes, absolutely. President Book, Interim Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Tim Peoples, administrators, faculty and staff who have taught and mentored our students, family and friends who supported our graduates, Our local clinical partners are Alamance Regional Medical Center, Cone Health, who have helped add depth to the learning experience, and to our commencement speaker, Dr. Nicole Piemonte. We are happy that you could all join us for this special occasion. This ceremony marks another special moment, our very first legacy graduate, Durand Shoup. Durand, I would like you to stand, as well as your father, Jeff Shoup. Keep standing. Dr. Jeff Shoup, who is in the back here, graduated in the inaugural Elon Master of Physical Therapy class of 2000 and later earned his doctorate in Elon's transitional DPT program. On a personal note, I co-coached a rec soccer team with Jeff, and Durand and my older son were both on the team. I thoroughly enjoyed being part of their educational experience and sharing a passion for soccer. We are glad that the Shoup family is part of the Elon family. Thank you. Graduates, today you all donned a cap and gown that symbolizes an important milestone in your educational journey. The regalia serves as an outward sign of time, energy, commitment, and focus that you have all dedicated in the classroom and on your clinical rotations. Physician assistant studies and physical therapy students are recognized for their advanced degrees by the tradition of receiving a multicolored hood as they walk across the stage with a velvet representing the discipline. PA studies graduates will receive a hood bordered in Kelly green and DPT in teal. The lining is maroon and gold and represents Elon University. This is not the first time you put on regalia. Still, this particular moment should stand out because it represents both earning a degree and an open arm welcome into the healthcare provider community as well-prepared, knowledgeable, and compassionate professionals. You may not know this, but several of you had a profound effect on me during one of our interprofessional education events. In short, I was playing the role of a patient suffering from depression, along with a healthy skepticism about what a healthcare provider could do for me. All of the interprofessional student teams did well interacting with me as a patient, but after about 2 hours of acting depressed, a student on one of the teams, after they listened for a while, simply said to me, "We are so glad you came in today." Mind you, I was only acting depressed, so I was really unprepared for the effect that the simple statement had on me in the moment. I immediately felt a connection and a lowering of the wall I was putting up in the situation. It reinforced for me personally the power and need to see the humanity in every patient, a theme that Dr. Piemonte champions. As graduates, you could not have arrived at a better time. The United States and global societies need Elon School of Health Science graduates and leaders to face the challenges of today and tomorrow as we strive to reduce healthcare inequities and optimize patient care outcomes. Congratulations, graduates. We commend you on your outstanding accomplishments and wish you continued success. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you.
I am excited and honored to introduce this year's School of Health Sciences commencement speaker, Dr. Nicole Piemonte. Dr. Piemonte is the Assistant Dean for Student Affairs and Associate Professor of Medical Humanities at Creighton University School of Medicine, Phoenix Regional Campus in Arizona, where she holds the Peaky Nash Carpenter Endowed Chair in Medicine. Dr. Piemonte received her PhD in Medical Humanities from the University of Texas Medical Branch, where she studied philosophy, medical ethics, literature, medicine, and medical pedagogy. Her current work focuses on incorporating the humanities into healthcare education to help shape future clinicians who are able to care for patients as whole people and who recognize the ways patients suffer beyond just physical pain. Dr. Piemonte has spent the last 6 years at Creighton University, where she designed and leads the medical humanities curriculum in the School of Medicine, and also serves as the program director for the Master of Arts in Medical Humanities program. She has published 2 books with the MIT Press, Afflicted, How Vulnerability Can Heal Medical Education and Practice, released in 2018, and Death and Dying, which was released last year. Both of Dr. Piemonte's books are quite incredible and are certainly recommended for those in the health professions. Those of us who have had the opportunity to hear Dr. Piemonte speak have been struck by her ability to blend current literature and personal narrative to empower health professionals to embrace relationship-centered care. Dr. Piemonte has used her experience to facilitate change in the health professions, and we're fortunate to have her here at Elon. Everyone, please join me in welcoming Dr. Nicole Piemonte.
Thank you, Dr. Ramsey, for that really generous introduction. I appreciate that. And thank you to Dean Folger and President Book for inviting me to take part in such an important day for you graduates and for the people who love you. Ceremonies like these are really special. It's a time to celebrate you and those people who supported you in this really huge accomplishment. I know it was so much work. And I know there were moments when you were overwhelmed and moments where you wanted to walk away from it all. But today we get to celebrate the fact that you didn't walk away and you followed through on your commitment to becoming a nurse, a PA, a physical therapist, a person who's a critical part of the healthcare team, a person who will care for people who are sick or injured and sometimes scared and vulnerable, people who really need you. So you're now officially a healthcare professional, and I want to take a moment to think about what that means, being a professional, because I think we often have a misunderstanding about what that means. A few years back, I did a research project where I asked medical students what being a professional meant to them. Some of them responded that professionalism meant acting the part, or it meant remaining objective and maintaining a professional distance from patients. In some of their eyes, being a professional set them apart from others. Their patients were sick and vulnerable. They were invulnerable professionals. But when we take a closer look at that word profession and what it means, we see something a little different. Profession, from the Latin professionum, quite literally means a public declaration, which is a noun of action. And thinking about profession being a public declaration is even more interesting when we look at the word vocation, which is sometimes used in place of that word profession. Vocation, from the Latin vocationum, means a calling or being called. So in some senses, then, this ceremony today is really a public declaration that you've been called to the vocation of healthcare. It's a public declaration that you've responded to the call to help others. What a thing to celebrate. So you've committed to a life in healthcare, and healthcare is about so much more than applying science to take care of the human body. In my view, the world of healthcare is kind of this microcosm of life, a concentration of the very human elements of being alive: birth and death and illness and suffering, isolation, fear, love, uncertainty. Nearly every person who cares for the sick is confronted every day with the joy and the pain of being human and of being mortal. Because of this, being a clinician requires both scientific knowledge and a different kind of knowing and learning, one that involves more than an acquisition of facts and skills from lectures and textbooks, one that's in touch with what it means to connect with other people, to see their pain and to respond to it. To be sure, this next phase of your career will be about helping people. You'll assess them, you'll listen to them, you'll treat them, and hopefully, more often than not, you'll help them. You'll help them because you've responded to the call to become a healthcare professional, and you're committing to the rest of that journey right now. So yes, this next chapter in your life will certainly be about healing and helping, but it will also be about a lot of other things. It'll be about applying what you've learned to the real world. It'll be about having more autonomy and being responsible for other people. It might be about impressing a new boss and meeting expectations and metrics and generating revenue. It'll be about working in a healthcare system, a very, very imperfect healthcare system that emphasizes billing and coding and documentation and compliance with insurance companies. And all of these things can distract from what you want to do most, which is to take care of people. And what happens too often is that seeing patients starts to feel like a task, and these patients become items on a to-do list. While life is full of a lot of uncertainty, there's one thing I'm certain of. When all those distracting things I just mentioned start to become what defines your work, you'll lose sight of what truly matters and why you decided to do all of this in the first place. It's easy. It's too easy to get caught up in efficiency and productivity and getting through tasks and to forget what all this is for, which is to be a PA, a nurse, a physical therapist, a healer, a person who will care well for people, sick or injured people who don't want to be sick or injured, and who would trade places with you in a heartbeat. I'm not a patient, and I've never been one, but I've been a caregiver to both my parents before they died. What always struck me as I spent countless hours in hospital rooms with my mom, and then again with my dad a few years later, was this strange juxtaposition between our world, our terrifying, disorienting, and lonely world, and the world around us in the hospital, the bustling therapists and doctors and nurses and students and techs, busy with their tasks, flitting in and out of our room. Like the great American writer Anatole Broyard said after receiving his cancer diagnosis, "To most physicians, my illness is a routine incident on their rounds, while for me, it's the crisis of my life. I would feel better if I had a doctor who at least perceived this incongruity." I can tell you there were many times when it felt like my family and I were simply items on our clinicians' to-do lists, but understandably so. Healthcare professionals are incredibly busy and have so many demands on their time. But I can also tell you there were moments when we were shown unspeakable compassion and care. When my mom was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, I was 19. I took care of her for 2.5 years before she died, and we spent a lot of time in hospital rooms. I would sleep on a cot or in a chair next to her bed for 10 or 12 days at a time. And our days were punctuated by lab draws and test results and meal trays and trips to the bathroom. A few years later, I read the words of Simone de Beauvoir when she described taking care of her mother who was dying of stomach cancer. And her words really captured it all for me. She said that while her mom was sick, the world had shrunk to the size of her mother's hospital room. My real life, she said, took place at my mother's side. At the time my mom was sick, I had no theory to make sense of the practice of medicine, nor did I really see healthcare as very problematic. Yet even then, I felt this palpable boundary between my mother and me and those who cared for her. My mom and I, we lived in a different world from her clinicians. We were living in a space of sickness, fear, and inevitable death. We counted the minutes that passed differently than her clinicians did, knowing our time together was tragically finite. We hung on to doctors' words, scrutinized every gesture and look and pause from everyone on the healthcare team, and we were crushed under the weight of statements that were considered bad news to them and completely life-shattering to us. And nowhere was this boundary between us and them more noticeable than at the threshold of my mom's hospital room. Outside her door, on the oncology floor, nurses and doctors chatted about their weekends, PAs and therapists and residents and students hustled about to finish their daily work. And while the laughter and the busyness, it always stopped at the entrance of my mom's room, and each of her clinicians remembered to walk in like serious professionals, they also knew they got to walk back out into a universe that still made sense to them. Outside my mother's door, the busyness of every day continued on, while our whole world was collapsing on the other side. So the greatest struggle that I've faced in my time teaching medical students and residents is helping them to recognize the thresholds they cross every day. It's often hard for them to see the strange tension between their daily routine and the experience of their patients in the hospital bed in front of them. Despite courses on ethics and professionalism, it's difficult to teach students and trainees about the way their patients suffer beyond their physical body. Arthur Frank, a medical sociologist who had a heart attack at 39 and a cancer diagnosis the next year, talks about in his book how seeing patient care as merely a professional exchange diminishes so much of what you can offer. Frank says, "My body is the means and medium of my life. No one should have to stay cool and professional while being told his or her body is breaking down, though patients always have to do just that. The demand being made of me was to act as if my life, my whole life, had not just changed. Being professional is not about staying cool and being unemotional. It's not about being productive. It's not about maintaining a professional distance and keeping patients at arm's length. Being professional means seeing patients. It means being vulnerable enough to feel a bit of what they're feeling. It doesn't mean you lose yourself, of course, but it means you're courageous enough to walk over thresholds and be fully present for patients, to recognize what it might be like to be a part of their world, a world that might be crumbling all around them. So there's nothing that I want more for you than to be a part of those moments. All you need to do is recognize the incongruity between your day with its long to-do list and the day of your patients, people who might be having the crisis of their lives. All you have to do is recognize that incongruity, and compassion will take over from there. And one note on compassion. Compassion is not the same as altruism. We see that word, altruism, all the time in our oaths and our honor codes, the idea that the healthcare professional must be selfless and receive nothing in return. But that's just not true. You get so much from your patients. As physician Rita Sharon, who started the narrative medicine movement, put it, through authentic engagement with their patients, clinicians can cultivate affirmation of human strength, acceptance of human weakness, familiarity with suffering, and a capacity to forgive and be forgiven. No one tells you that being a clinician and engaging with patients will offer you so much and will teach you so much about yourself. They don't tell you that patients will teach you about suffering and loneliness and resilience and forgiveness. You offer healing to patients, and they offer you insight into being human, with all of our flaws and triumphs and disappointments. I'm saying all of this to you today because I have one request, and my request is this. When you get ready to leave your house for the first day of your new job, I want you to remember how different your day will be compared to your patients. I want you to remind yourself that even when a patient feels like an item on your to-do list, to them, you and your team are everything. The people who will help them get better, or the people who will be present with them in some of their hardest moments. You are the people who can help them feel less lonely, to help them feel seen, the people who can bring them hope or help them navigate situations that feel hopeless. This next phase of your life has everything to do with you and nothing to do with you. So live it that way. Work hard and hone your craft, be the most effective clinician you can be, but also push back against the system that wants to shrink you into a productive employee who sees patients as quickly and efficiently as possible. Resist, where you can, corporate pressures that try to minimize the meaningful, healing connections you will make with patients. Don't buy into the idea that you're a producer and patients are consumers and that your connection is nothing more than transactional, because you know that it is and always has been more than that. And most importantly, forget ideas about professionalism that separate you from your patients. Be humble and kind and spend some time that's not about you at all and only about caring for another person. It will keep you grounded when things feel chaotic and overwhelming. It will remind you why you wanted to be a caregiver in the first place. It will bring meaning to your life that you never knew was missing, meaning that is so rich that you can't ever put a price tag on it. And I promise that spending time connecting to the people who need it most is something you will never regret. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you for that wonderful address. I was sitting, listening to you, thinking of our words of our mission about mind, body, and spirit, and approaching education in a way that we enter a classroom to see and care for students as whole human beings. It seems to be a nice match, and I hope that is the experience that all of y'all have had. All candidates for the Accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree, please stand. Madam President, those who stand before you have fulfilled all of the requirements, both as to quantity and quality, for the Accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. It is my pleasure to present them for conferral of their degree.
So for the first time in Elon's history, by virtue of the authority of the state of North Carolina, vested in me through the Board of Trustees of Elon University, I confer upon you as a graduating class and as individuals the degree of Accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing, which entitles you to all of the rights, the privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Dr. Book, I will never, ever get tired of hearing about the first. Thank you. Alyssa Taylor Basquette Stokes. Alyssa earned a Bachelor's of Science degree at the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. Carly Allison Carbone. Carly earned a Bachelor of Arts at North Carolina State University. Genesis Iris Dancer. Genesis earned a Bachelor of Science degree at the University of Washington and a master's degree from Washington State University. Ashley Sarah Dugan. Ashley earned a Bachelor of Science at Elon University. Olivia Ryan Gilbert. Olivia earned a Bachelor of Science degree at the University of North Carolina at Wilmington. Amanda Lee Lester. Amanda earned a Bachelor of Science degree at Liberty University. Jessica Lauren Lloyd. Jessica earned a Bachelor of Science degree at East Carolina University. Lauren Winstead Myers. Lauren earned a Bachelor of Arts at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Sabrina Noel Palmieri. Sabrina earned a master's degree at Slippery Rock University. Jessica Lauren Renault. Jessica earned a Bachelor of Science degree at the University of Pittsburgh. Sarah Rose Trexler. Sarah earned a Bachelor of Arts degree at the University of North Carolina at Wilmington. Joseph William Tynan. Joseph earned a Bachelor of Science degree at Skidmore College. Debriah Renee Washington. Debriah earned a Bachelor of Science degree at East Carolina University. Brian Wayne Williamson. Brian earned a Bachelor of Science degree and his PharmD at Campbell University. Thank you.
Congratulations. You may be seated. All candidates for the Master of Science in Physician Assistant Studies degree, please stand. Madam President, those who stand before you have fulfilled all of the requirements, both as to the quantity and quality for the Master of Science in Physician Assistant Studies degree. It is my pleasure to present them for conferral of their degree.
By virtue of the authority of the state of North Carolina, invested in me through the Board of Trustees of Elon University, I confer upon you as a graduating class and as individuals the degree of Master of Science in Physician Assistant Studies, which entitles you to all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
The following have completed the requirements for the Master of Science in Physician Assistant Studies. Sarah Angelina Akahari. Sarah completed her Bachelor of Science at Western Kentucky University. Samantha Jo Bauman. Samantha completed her Bachelor of Science at Whitworth University. Anna Christine Bills. Anna completed a Bachelor of Science at St. Mary's College. Mackenzie Bonner. Mackenzie has earned a Bachelor of Science from the University of Massachusetts. Michaela Kennedy Brown. Michaela has completed a Bachelor of Science at Clemson University. Isabella Rose Calabrese. Bella completed a Bachelor of Science at St. Michael's College. Claire Louise Campbell. Claire completed a Bachelor of Science at the University of North Carolina at Wilmington. Cassandra Elizabeth Chapet. Cassandra completed a Bachelor of Science at Austin Peay State University. Natalie Logan Cox. Natalie completed a Bachelor of Science at Roanoke College. Morgan Lee Darrow. Morgan completed a Bachelor of Science at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Johanna K. Duray. Joe completed a Bachelor of Science at the University of Rhode Island. Amy Patricia Davis. Amy completed a Bachelor of Fine Arts at the University of Georgia. Eric Gillespie. Eric completed a Bachelor of Arts at Concordia University and a Master of Science at the University of Glasgow. Emily Allison Griffith. Emily has completed a Bachelor of Science and a Bachelor of Arts at Butler University. Matthew Hansen. Matthew has completed a Bachelor of Science at Weber State University. Benjamin Ho. Ben has completed a Bachelor of Arts at Carthage College. Nev Marie Jansen. Nev has completed a Bachelor of Science at the University of Maryland at College Park. Krista Jean Johnson. Krista has completed a Bachelor of Science at Northern Arizona University. Summer Elizabeth Lackey Holbrook. Summer completed a Bachelor of Science at Lenore Ryan University. Beverly Ann Lloyd. Beverly completed a Bachelor's of Music at Appalachian State University. Ryan Fitzpatrick Law. Ryan completed a Bachelor of Science at the University of North Carolina at Asheville. Katie Love. Katie completed a Bachelor of Science at the University of Massachusetts and a Master of Science at Boston College. Christy Jean Mattern. Christy completed a Bachelor's of Science at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Michael Joseph McCann. Michael completed a Bachelor of Science at North Carolina State University. Aaron C. McKenna. Aaron completed a Bachelor of Science at Villanova University. Megan Christina Pollock. Megan completed a Bachelor of Science at Lehigh University. Megan E. Richards. Megan completed a Bachelor of Science at the University of Florida. Rebecca Rising. Rebecca completed a Bachelor of Science at Syracuse University. Mackenzie Loring Shue. Mackenzie completed a Bachelor of Science at North Carolina State University. Kendall Blake Scott. Kendall completed a Bachelor of Science at the University of Georgia. Matthew Siegel. Matt completed a Bachelor of Science from California State University, Fullerton. Courtney Elizabeth Stover. Courtney completed a Bachelor of Arts from Florida State University. Neve Elizabeth Southerberg. Neve completed a Bachelor of Science at the University of Richmond. Rebecca Ann Swanberg. Annie completed a Bachelor of Arts at Messiah College. Evan Nathaniel Williams. Evan completed a Bachelor of Science at Duke University. Natalie Elizabeth Wood. Natalie completed a Bachelor of Science at Palm Beach Atlantic University. Thank you.
All candidates for the Doctor of Physical Therapy degree, please stand. Madam President, those who stand before you have fulfilled all of the requirements, both as to quantity and quality, for the Doctor of Physical Therapy degree. It is my pleasure to present them for conferral of their degree.
By virtue of the authority of the state of North Carolina, vested in me through the Board of Trustees of Elon University, I confer upon you as a graduating class and as individuals the degree of Doctor of Physical Therapy, which entitles you to all the rights, the privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Georgina Azam. Gina received her Bachelor of Science degree from Oakland University. Sarah Nicole Bailey. Sarah received her Bachelor of Science degree from Appalachian State University. Catherine Frances Bellardi. Katie received her Bachelor of Science degree from Wake Forest University. Benjamin Aaron Bell. Ben received his Bachelor of Science degree from Gardner-Webb University. Ian Patrick Brady. Ian received his Bachelor of Science degree from East Carolina University. Brenna Ann Buckley. Brenna received her Bachelor of Science degree from East Carolina University. Camille Elise Burkhart. Cami received her Bachelor of Science degree from Liberty University. Hannah Montgomery Cook. Hannah received her Bachelor of Science degree from Appalachian State University. Mary Michelle Corcoran. Mary received her Bachelor of Arts degree from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Andy Marie Crosby. Andy received her Bachelor of Science degree from Christopher Newport University. Amethyst Rose Daniil. Amy received her Bachelor of Science degree from the University of Kentucky. Tiana Sean Eddie Harris. Ty received her Bachelor of Science degree from Allegheny College. Michael Brandon Falls. Brandon received his Bachelor of Science degree from Western Carolina University. Lucas Christopher Freese. Luke received his Bachelor of Science degree from the University of Toledo. Jennifer Nicole Guerin. Jen received her Bachelor of Science degree from Elon University. Kyla Moshe George. Kyla received her Bachelor of Arts degree from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Savannah Henry. Savannah received her Bachelor of Science degree from Western Carolina University. Caitlin Marie Hickman. Katie received her Bachelor of Science degree from Calvin College. Daniel Hines. Daniel received his Bachelor of Science and Master of Science from North Carolina State University. Michael Johnson. Michael received his Bachelor of Science degree from Anderson University. Kayla Jackson Carr. Kayla received her Bachelor of Science degree from the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. Elizabeth Kincaid. Liz received her Bachelor of Arts degree from Coker University. Michaela Ann Kraft. Michaela received her Bachelor of Science degree from East Carolina University. Elizabeth Allison Landers. Allie received her Bachelor of Science degree from George Mason University. Nicholas Andrew Messina. Nick received his Bachelor of Science degree from Towson University. Nicole Elena Montour. Nikki received her Bachelor of Science degree from the College of William and Mary. Austin Taylor Moore. Austin received his Bachelor of Science degree from the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. Kimberly Rachel Newland. Kimmy received her Bachelor of Science degree from the Masters University. Erica Novak. Erica received her Bachelor of Science degree from Adelphi University. Jordan Jamal Patterson. Jordan received his Bachelor of Science degree from the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. Sarah Ann Perkins. Sarah received her Bachelor of Science degree from High Point University. Jacqueline Brooke Ross. Jackie received her Bachelor of Science degree from the University of Georgia. Jennifer Megan Schneibel. Jen received her Bachelor of Science degree from the University of Tampa. Durand Samuel Shoup. Durand received his Bachelor of Arts degree from the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. Alyssa Christine Shoup. Alyssa received her Bachelor of Science degree from Virginia Polytechnic Institute and State University. Shane Scott Sullivan. Shane received his Bachelor of Arts degree from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Jessica Megan Terrell. Jessica received her Bachelor of Science degree from Berry College. Alexandra Jane Vitale. Alexa received her Bachelor of Science degree from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Luguang Wei. Lou received his Bachelor of Science degree from Arizona State University. Danielle Wild. Danielle received her Bachelor of Science degree from Iowa State University. Marianne Wilson. Marianne received her Bachelor of Science degree from California State University, East Bay. Brandy Melissa Wilshire. Brandy received her Bachelor of Science degree from the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. Yuan Zhuang. Yuan received her Bachelor of Science degree from the State University of New York at Buffalo. Congratulations, DPT class of 2022.
Following the blessing and charge to the graduating class, please stand for the recessional. Hear these words from Elon Nost. Do not be dismayed by the brokenness of the world. All things break, and all things can be mended. Not with time, as they say, but with intention. So go, love intentionally, extravagantly, unconditionally. The broken world waits in darkness for the light that is you. So as we depart from this place and go out into a world in which so much is broken, may you go with wisdom, compassion, and empathy. May it be so, and amen.
Members of the class of 2022, today we celebrate your accomplishments, and in addition to the great pride among the family and friends that you have here today, let me offer my personal congratulations as well. The team of faculty and staff in the School of Health Sciences who have supported you and cheered you on during this process, join me in celebrating this culmination of your hard work. You have learned from a collaborative and rigorous physical therapy, physician assistant, and accelerated nursing curriculum focused on excellence, an outstanding experience facilitated by the members of the faculty, the staff, and Interim Dean Folger. And as he said, truly enriched by partnerships here in Alamance County and beyond. On this day of graduation, I charge you to be resilient and steadfast like the mighty oaks for which Elon is named. Elon, Hebrew for oak. As a symbol of that, today we'll each provide you a sapling so that you can plant it in a place and plant your roots. Oaks are important at Elon as they symbolize our community's strength that is now within each of you. I hope each time you see an acorn or an oak tree that you are reminded of the personal leadership that you have developed during your studies here at Elon, strengths and skills that I'm counting on you to use to make a difference in our world. Please know that you are now members of Elon's alumni, and I hope you stay proud of your alma mater and a continuous lifelong member of the Elon family. Congratulations, class of 2022, and long live Elon.